Hi. You guys are probably wondering where I am. Or where I've been, actually. That's the correct phrasing. I'm going to pretend as if a lot of my inactivity has been due to the fact that I just wasn't in the US. But truth be told, a 2 week hiatus is not something unfamiliar to my channel. Yeah, I was in Mexico. And before continue on with this vlog slash explanation of things, because it's not really a vlog is when you're like actively there filming, and I didn't really do that because I never really document shit. I want to say, I think Mexico's a beautiful, beautiful country. But I think it could have gone better. This is not my first time going to Mexico. I think the last time I went to Mexico was 7 years ago. And prior to that, 7 or 6 years ago. And prior to that, we had gone maybe 3 times, 2 or 3 times. My memory is just so fucking blurry in regards to those trips. But I know for a fact that we'd been there more than once. So this was not the first time I was going. But there was some things that I took issue with that honestly had nothing to do with Mexico itself. We stayed in at my dad's rancho in Zacatecas. Before anyone begins, I would like everyone to know that Zacatecas is a really big state, and when you're living in the rural area, that area, it's pretty easy to stay out of trouble. When I was looking up this trip, like how likely am I to die due to organized crime? Everybody and their mother was saying, "You're cooked. You're gonna die. We're gonna see you on Twitter soon." That's pretty much, if you look it up on Google, any Reddit thread will tell you. And at this point, it's like you guys have to be trolling. We're staying like in the very rural area of it. So think nearby Tlaltenango and Tepechitlan and that area. Also, Zacatecas is shaped like a turtle, and I think that's cool. This is how it went down. So on, I believe, the 23rd, yes, the 23rd, the previous times we'd flown in from LAX to the airport in Guadalajara, that didn't happen this time. This time we went all the way to the border. We went to the CBX, the cross border express border crossing. No, that'd be BCX. Y'all know what I mean. It's this area essentially in San Diego that's like right near, like smack, like a little tiptoe before before what is Mexico, before what is TJ. You go like through this like long tunnel, this tunnel with posters regarding sex trafficking just all along the walls. And eventually you get to can I speak right? The Tijuana airport, the airport of Tijuana. And at that point, it was regular, what you gotta do when you're like typically going on a trip, TSA, all that. That plane ride was so uncomfortable. Oh my God. I woke up with a stiff neck. My sisters allege that the minute that the plane went up in the air, I knocked out. And I would like to say that's not true. I was resting my eyes, just there in the air, and we land. It was like, for some reason, the 3-hour flights feel like 10 hours, but I've been in during the trip, we took a stop somewhere and we had to drive out in a bus for 5 hours. That didn't feel like 5 hours. That felt like what I felt like 3 hours should have felt like. But the 3-hour flights and car rides always felt the longest, and I don't know why. I can't explain why. And me and my siblings all share this sentiment. And so after that, We land in Guadalajara. We took a cab, not all the way to Zacatecas, where we were staying at my dad's rancho, because these taxi drivers, they would have driven from there. We've actually had a driver one year drive us from the airport to the fucking rancho. Like, wow. Anyway, we drove to this little place where, the buses stop. We typically do take the omnibus to places. So we took el omnibus de Mexico all the way to El Teul. From that point on, we. Aww, my mom brought me food. Thank you. Guys, look, my mom brought me food. She knows for me. She's so nice, you guys. It was good as fuck too. Now, if I thought the seats on the airplane were bad, again, it's not even that the bus. I've slept comfortably on the omnibus before, but it was something in the air making 3-hour car rides the absolute fucking worst thing ever. I woke up and my ass felt like it was literally just about to walk off of my body. Like, it felt like it had given up. It was so sore, and on top of that, my neck pain got worse. We get to the rancho. At that point, I'm just exhausted, and we say hi to all the family that was present, and I was just ready to lay down and unwind, and I did. I was able to sleep well that night, is what I'm trying to get at, but that was probably because I was mad tired, with travel and all that. Every night after that, for 2 weeks, I could not sleep for a night straight. That's not uncommon for me. What it is uncommon is for that to happen every day for 2 weeks. I would go to sleep at around like 12ish, which that's normal. Why would I wake up at 2 in the morning? And then other nights I would wake up at 3 or 4, and then I could not go back to sleep. And it was like, this is great. This is just great. But oh well. At some point, very early on into the trip, mind you, my dad, he's got his cows out there. And by out there, I mean out God knows where. This entire, like, this very large area of land where he walks miles upon miles to find them. But he grabs them and he brings them to the house. It was pretty nice at first, by the way. I actually did go out. I went outside to go look at the cows, and they were pretty cute. It was a lot of like the female cows and then their babies. I am sick and we're out here. Look. I can taste the flavor of my phlegm, and that's disgusting. They're out here partying like in a different fucking area over there. I want to look at the cows though. I know y'all hear that in the distance. I'm jealous, low-key. You can hear the music, la banda.
I know. That's why I was trying to record that, but then somebody was like, did he say anything?
They're over there. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not wearing socks, so I must hurry. I'm gonna go back out and get up close and personal with the cows.
Here with your family. Oh no.
Oh.
That's so mean.
It was a joke.
Please tell me
No,
okay.
no.
Ay, mira un becerrito. Es el más chico. ¿De la gata y la gata cuál es?
Esta.
¿Esta?
¿Cuál se ve como una gata?
Ninguna. Se ven como vacas.
Look at the stripes.
Se ve más como un tigre, entonces.
What else do you remember?
It's a type of cat.
Okay.
Look at the cutie.
That one's pissing.
Now cows, you might be thinking cute cottagecore aesthetic, hashtag Tumblr, hashtag TikTok aesthetic Tumblr cottagecore. Okay, you get what I mean. But those beasts, I couldn't do it. they moo very loud. And of course, we know that they moo, but we don't know how loud they moo until, as it is, I wasn't already sleeping, right? So, and it was multiple nights in a row. The video that you're seeing right there, that's when I woke up sick as a dog. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know why. I don't like there was something in the air. Multiple of us got sick, by the way. Like after I had recovered, my grandma got sick. She was bedridden for like 2 days. And then after that, I guess some other family members had also gotten sick. So there had to have been a virus or something in the water. One thing you guys should know about me throughout this video, like before you guys tell it to me, I'm very uppity. Pretty good house in a pretty good area, and I love living life to the finest that I can. Whatever is within my limit or my budget. I like the city. That's what I'm gonna keep it at. But so clearly it wasn't the trip for me being in the rancho in the middle of nowhere in the mountainous areas. That wasn't for me. Yes, my little privileged bubble. But there were some things I enjoyed, of course. The animals.
Wait, no, I'm gonna grab it.
Do it again. Ha ha! Thank you.
To a certain extent, the rain was pretty cool. There is a cow over there. There is lightning. Oh shit.
Okay, no.
Aside from all that though, like in the rancho, I really loved going to the different pueblos. The pueblos that I would visit the most, which one was it? It was Tlaltenango. We would go to Tlalte all the time, and it was just so fun. Like there was always something going on. Plus, like the stores there, they weren't like big stores, but like it was still fun to go window shop over there. Just a nice area to be in, getting to walk around and stuff. It's about the simple things. Even if like I did get sick and all that, I'm still pretty happy that I went. Like not like ecstatic, but like I'm content. I'm content that I went because I was able to see my family members, and obviously I don't see them much because they're in an entirely different country. So being able to have seen them, I was able to just spend whatever time I could with them. And because you never know what's gonna happen, you never know who's gonna be around and who's not gonna be around in the next 5 years, 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 months, all that. Like you never know. And I got to see my great grandma on my dad's side, and she's okay. Yeah, she's struggling, but like it was nice to be able to see her, to be able to talk to her. So I am happy about that. My great grandma, she was in bed, so she wasn't able to join us. She can't move the same as she used to 7 years ago. So she didn't join us, but we went to Temastian, Jalisco, to the Señor de los Rayos, which is this church where people they enter the church kneeling. Some people start at the door of the church, and others they'll start from like the gate before the church, or all the way from the top of this mountain on their knees, depending whatever petition they have with God. And it was just a nice experience, and being able to go with my grandmother, not my great grandmother, but my grandmother. After that, we had dinner in Tlaltenango at this place called Las Palapas. And that was really fun. The decor was interesting. There's no order in the way I'm telling you these things, but it's just some notable things that I will cherish in my pretty little mind.
Tenemos el ataque, la fuerza musical de Sinaloa, la banda.
I'm folding clothes now, so and I really don't want to take too much time telling you about this trip. Not because oh it sucked, but because like this video is going on long enough, and I don't really like giving long content that's just me going and well basically and finding in fillers. That's if you see me do a long video, it's because I do a lot of type of thing. But anyways, I believe we left like August 2nd and then we came back August 4th. We reserved at this nice little place. It was a resort. It was an all-inclusive resort. They provided you the breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack bar too, and even bar as well, like a regular bar. It had a good amount, and the walk from there to the beach was like 27 minutes. I had so much fun. Like we just went to the beach and chilled at the hotel, but still getting out of the rancho, felt like getting out of the house in a sense, and I was just having fun. Shit, I was swimming all around in the pool, and then on top of that, like when we went to the beach, it was kind of fun, even though the water was a bit murky. It's fine. I love a good beach. I love a good pool. It's things like that that I enjoy. We were walking around the dock, and along the dock, like when the sun is really out, you could just see all these iguanas that come out and they start eating on the grass, feeding off the grass. I don't know. Guys, I can't English. Ugh. But anyways, it was really cute. And at some point, my stupid ass was crying because one of the iguanas, like when it was eating on the grass, like it reminded me of my cat, and I was missing my cat. So that's so trivial. And when we got back from Puerto Vallarta, we laid low. We were just very calm in the rancho and we didn't really do much. There was a few more days until we had to go back home. We got home on the 9th of August, very early in the morning. And while I was happy to be home, I kind of do miss it. I miss, my family that's over there. But I'm glad I got to see them. And I'm also glad I got to revisit a place I hadn't been in 7 years.